Mandel and Emma Weber, because they were the driving force behind this. So, and I don't want to disappoint you, but I have been super busy this week. And so I hope you don't mind, but I just culled a little bit from some of my old term papers. I have some passages that I think speak to our experience here at SEPA, so here goes. Okay, here's one from a class on Third World Development. This group came to the scene perhaps a bit after everybody else. They were shunned, ostracized by their peers. But what seemed a disadvantage has actually become a distinguishing strength. Their development didn't have to be like everyone else's. They could grow on their own and reintegrate into greater systems when they felt good and ready. Okay, how about one from a stats paper? You know my love affair with stats. After running thousands of t-tests and correcting for heteroskedasticity, homoskedasticity, and every other kind of skedasticity, it appears as if there was an effective education on the subject's outcome. From pre to post-experiment, there seems to have been a statistically significant effect. But how robust is it? No? Okay. How about one about the global financial crisis? From within the bubble, one feels rosy and optimistic. Growth will continue unabated, it seems. But now, standing on the brink, we wonder, what comes after the bubble? Has our way of going about things fundamentally changed? Okay, so happy metaphors aside, today is a pretty important day. Thank you all for being here, some of whom have traveled for thousands of miles, some of whom came from downstairs. Thanks to the school for indulging us in our circumstances. It is such an honor to be able to stand in front of you today. At our orientation in this very room, Dean Brown said to us, "You have come here because you believe something is fundamentally wrong with this world." I looked around the room as he said this. Clearly that was the case, I thought, because they let me in here. I had just gotten back from spending 2 years in the desert, so you can imagine what it felt like to suddenly be thrown into the fray with a bunch of PhDs, bankers, and other highly successful types. So I was intimidated from the start, but Dean Brown, had we only known about the problems that were waiting to be discovered. You see, being at SEPA induces some sort of tunnel vision. Once you start to focus on the world's problems, it's all you can see. Financial systems don't align, security strategies are wrong-headed, our energy needs and our environmental concerns are at odds, and the concept of development assistance is simply a joke. Oh, what a world, what a world. Thank goodness we were at SEPA. Our tenure has, of course, been terribly timely. The recent economic, security, and environmental catastrophes have ironically given us unprecedented learning opportunities. And you might disagree with me, but I think being where we were, when we were, made all the difference in the world. And I'm not just talking about what happened outside. For many of us, starting mid-year gave us an instant affinity group. I know I felt more supported by my fellow J-termers in that first semester than by anyone else in any other term. And in a sense, we did develop separately from the rest of the student body. Symbiotic, of course, but distinct. Distinct as in, who else would hear as many times as we did, "Oh, you're a student here? Why haven't I ever seen you before?" But students we were. I won't use any more trite metaphors to describe what tools SEPA has armed us with. We know the school connected us with some of the best resources, mentors, and colleagues that New York and the world have to offer. We know that we worked harder than we thought possible to learn the models, run the tests, analyze the strategies, and offer the solutions. We speak the languages of diplomacy and economics. We know our strengths, we know our weaknesses. And of course, we know what we don't know, what we have yet to understand. Yes, one great thing SEPA has done for us has been to reveal our ignorance in all of its staggering glory. But all graduation speeches are, I suppose, something of a call to action, either to prevent us from resting on our laurels or to inspire us to be bold in going forward. So let's be bold, fellow J-termers, dual degrees, and early finishers. be intrepid in creating those solutions to which we have already committed ourselves. The world has not hesitated to become unfathomably knotted, and so we don't have the luxury of hesitating to set it right. You might think that I wish success for us, but no, I don't. Instead, I wish us some failures, because being audacious in this world means engaging with some huge problems. So we will try, and sometimes we will fail. Failure means that the obstacles we deal with are important enough. So I look forward to hearing about your failures, and I look forward to broadcasting all of mine. Now, I don't wish success for you, because to wish is to hope against the odds. To wish is to consider that it might not actually happen. No, I know you, Jay Pasa and fellow graduates. I've been there for the late night study sessions, the problem sets, thanks Professor Bugla, the stats projects, the ups and downs. I've noticed your perspectives deepen and your technical skills multiply. I'm so confident that you will thrive that simply wishing it would be disingenuous. You have all, you have all the dedication, brilliance, poise, and energy to make the days ahead truly exciting. Your parents know it, your professors know it, I know it, you know it, so let's go ahead and do something about it. For the past 2 years, it has been my unqualified privilege to be counted as your friend and colleague. Thank you for the chance to let me tell you that, and I can't wait to see how you transform the world. Thank you.